I am, but if you don't, it's Clive Rushton. I'm the High Performance Director for Swimming New Zealand. This is Clive Power, who runs our national youth programs, and some of you have been on camps with Clive and teams with him in the past. I'm not sure how much Gary's explained of what the goal is of tonight, so I'm just going to assume that we've got a blank sheet of paper and that you kind of got no idea why I'm here or why you've been asked to come in. So if I over-explain, that's why. What we're going to look at tonight is stroke rating. That's how fast you perform each stroke when you're swimming. And what happens is, if you're swimming slowly and you're stroking slowly, and then you speed up and you stroke faster, it's not just a matter of trying harder. There are actually different things happen inside your muscles. And there are specifically different things that happen. And in fact, there are 6 different steps of things happening inside your muscles as you go from very easy swimming to very fast swimming. 6 different steps. So what we're going to do today in the training in the water is we're going to try to look at how controlled you can be in hitting each of those steps. Now, if you get it wrong, don't worry about it, but just try to get it more right on the next repetition. But we're going to see how accurate you can be and how controlled you can be in hitting each of those 6 steps. So when I talk you through the stuff I've got on the board, we're not going to be measuring things by heart rate. We'll be checking your times. You can check your heart rate. It'll be interesting. But nothing on here says you've got to have a heart rate of 150 or 160 or 23 beats in 10 seconds. Everything that we've got on here is measured by stroke rating. And before you do each set, I'll be demonstrating to you by making, I'll tap on the board like this at the tempo that we want, the rate, the tempo. For some of you, I know one of you's got a tempo trainer, haven't you? Is it? Yeah. I've got 3 here, so sometime during the session we'll try and get those around each of you. And we'll set it for the particular tempo that we're looking for. Can you hear this one beeping? Yeah? This is 1.84, which is the second set there, and I'll explain how the sets are worked out in a minute. I'm looking for between 31 and 35 strokes per minute on that set. And that's like... quite slow swimming. So if you're doing freestyle, that's every time your right hand hits the water. Yeah? It's about once every 2 seconds. So it's quite relaxed, reasonably easy swimming. If we get up to this set, where we're looking for 44 to 46 strokes a minute, about that tempo. So it's a little bit faster. When I do that noise there, or when I stand on the pool side and pretend to swim, this looks very, very easy. This didn't sound very fast at all, did it? But you'll find when you get in there that that is actually pretty hard swimming. Yeah? That's pretty high repping. When we get here on these short sprints, we're looking at 60 or higher strokes per minute. And that's your right hand, if you're on freestyle or backstroke, well, or butterfly, your right hand hitting the water once every second. That's very high. But if I do it here, that's once every second. It actually doesn't seem that fast when you do it on the pool side. You get in the water and you've got to hold the water while you're doing it. It's very, very high revolution swimming. So we're going to see how we can move through those ranges and how accurate you can be. And as we go through each one, remember, something different is happening inside your muscles. So the training becomes very, very specific. It's not random. Now, I said that we're not going to measure anything by heart rate. As you go from 31 to 44 to 60, you have to try harder. Therefore, your heart rate's going to go up. And it will be interesting for you to check that every swim and just see what the numbers are for your heart rate related to what the numbers are here. All right? All right. I'll just talk you through this set now. You read across. 5 200s, your choice of stroke, any stroke you wish. Stick with one stroke though. It's on pull, so it's arms only. No kick, no legs. Take your best time for 200 meters on that particular stroke. Add 40 seconds. That's your go time. So if you're a 2-minute person, you're going 5 200s on 2 minutes 40. Now, because I don't know you all individually well enough, I've done it like that rather than say everyone's going to go on 240 or 250 or 3 minutes. You take your best 200 time, full stroke on that particular stroke that you're going to choose, and you go on that plus 40 seconds. Round it off to the nearest 5 seconds. So if your best time is 2 minutes 2, add 40 seconds, 2 minutes 42, round it, 2 minutes 40. Yeah? And you're looking for a stroke rate of 29 to 30. Who's going to volunteer to tap on the board at that rate? Well done. 29 to 30 strokes a minute. So that's 1 every 2 seconds. A bit slower. Are you listening to this? No, this is not set to that. That's deliberate. I know. It's a bit slower than this. Okay. Right? That's quite slow. So quite easy swimming. It'll be at the, you could probably swim 10k non-stop at that sort of rating. So this is not hard swimming to start off with. While you're doing the first 200, we'll be checking you randomly with our watches to see what sort of stroke rating you're doing. And when you come in at the end of the 200, we'll say to you, you need to slow down a bit, quicken up a bit, or you were all over the place, just make it steady. So I want the same rating throughout the whole 200 and throughout the whole 5 200s if you're correct. And we're looking for 29 to 30, that's 1 full stroke cycle every 2 seconds. Any questions? Okay, line up in what looks like a sensible lane order. Gary or Horse might change you around a little bit. Let's go on the red top.
What, do you need to set that or do it without the temporal trainer?
If you want to give them one, that's fine. Yeah, because we can see how well it's working.
So what do we set it to for that? 2 minutes?
2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah. Two seconds, yeah. Five seconds.
Joy taking it for a drive.
That there. It's a research article saying that bodysuits don't make any difference. They bloody do. feel wired up. Right?